let's do whatever works on the EU and the rest, and they obviously, guys, and obviously if it ends up being unfair, yo, let's
bring the tree back.
Oh, I can't do that, mate. Everything is gone. If you would have done that a couple days ago, the tree would have still been here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we go NA. Yeah. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. The tree is gone. It's wrapped up. The tree will be back in like December. This year I won't do it in November anymore, because then you guys will say that I'm too early again. Insta-bubbed. And that was quick. I mean, that guy was already being annoying earlier. Okay, just go without. Apparently the mod doesn't work either, guys. So for once, it's the Europe server that's having a lot of issues. Obviously, it sucks a little, but it's not gonna stop us, and I will make it up to ThrivingGG. Okay, I can't even join. In order to access this content, you must upgrade your copy of Starcraft. This is amazing. I can join. Can you try to invite? It's Holden is being very sweet, saying sorry to the viewers. It's not your fault, mate. I obviously do really hope they fix this for tomorrow. As Reynor mentioned, there is a big international event starting tomorrow, and it would be ridiculous if like Serral and Reynor have to play on the American server. Yeah. I guess NA it is. Don't worry, Thriving. I'll make it up to you when it all works again. So we're just gonna do it on NA, which obviously is going to favor Holden. Now, Zerg, I think, is the race that is impacted the least by playing cross-server, but it's obviously still frustrating. It's a bit unfair, but I will keep it in mind, and I'll definitely give ThrivingGG another shot as soon as the European server works properly again. Europe is still here, but it's just the ladder is working fine. Custom games are not working properly at the moment. Just want to tip you so you don't end up with 0. Thank you, mate. It's very sweet of you. I really appreciate it. So I guess we'll just do NA gaming. And as I said, I'll definitely keep it in mind. And we'll invite ThrivingGG again. If tonight does not go his way. ThrivingGG does very chill about it. He says, it's all good. I love my American brethren. Yeehaw! Let's party then. The ladder is not broken. It's the custom games that are broken. I have ladder today. I played one game before the Big Brain Bout started. And I don't want to brag, but I beat Milky Cow. Subtle brag. Pretty good. And I also was laddering this morning on my second Twitch account. I played for 2.5 hours. Had 0 issues. Was it 2.5 hours? 2 hours, whatever it was. So it works properly. Also, the East server was gone for a bit, but East is back. So this one problem is gone. The new one has popped up. It will get taken care of when, we don't know. We're not going to let it ruin our fun. These things are out of our control. We're just going to play some nice PvZ between Holden and ThrivingGG. We have $100 on the line. 80 for the winner, 20 for the loser. And of course, as I said now a couple times, so we'll make it up to ThrivingGG by the time that Europe works properly again. That's all we can do. We're just going to roll with it. It is what it is. Second best of 5 tonight.
Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Bottom left side of Solaris. We are looking at the main base of the man that's representing BBEX. I didn't even know that he was a part of it. I got to meet him and his dad at the DreamHack Masters Atlanta, or the ESL Winter Championships. Super nice kid. It was fun running into him. This is Holden. And I assume that his dad is watching as well, because his dad is a big Starcraft fan. So, hello, Holden dad. Top right side, we are looking at the main base of the man who's making his debut in the BASILISK Big Brain Bouts. Unfortunately, on a night that Europe is not working, but he's very chill and nice about it. This is Berserker Esports, ThrivingGG. Nice guy, streaming a lot as well. I don't know if he's currently live, but if he is, feel free to promote his stream and share his channel in the chat. And even if he's not live, you guys can obviously always give him a follow. He's a very chill Zerg streamer. He seems very nice. I would say like Neuro vibes to some degree. Obviously not totally the same. There's only one Neuro, but if you guys like Neuro, his stream, and he's playing Zerg, you'll probably enjoy ThrivingGG as well. I think the level of the two is very similar. I'd say at this point ThrivingGG probably a little bit better than Neuro, but Yeah, definitely worth stopping. On top of that, this man has a lot of very strange builds. You guys are going to see openings that you will not see in the Masters Colosseum. He plays the Zerg in his own way. I've played against him quite a few times, and I have no idea what's happening in half of these games. Watching from the Orlando airport. Hello, hello, legends. Where are we going to, a Spanish goat? Did we go to Disneyland since you're in Orlando? ThrivingGG is making a lot of slow links, and I hope for Holden that he paid close attention to this. Ooh, that pylon is a tiny bit late, no? This is a lot of Zerg links and drones. It's not just links, it's drones as well. Now I would actually say, I don't know, you need a full wall off, man. You need a full wall off here immediately. You know the links are coming, you know the drones are coming. I think I would go full wall off here, mate. Not going full wall off is crazy. Not going full wall off is crazy. Holden. Okay, now, but that's late. And this, okay, we're gonna stack the damage here. You can do a drone trick. You guys can see all the drones. They're stacking. They're all attacking the gateway, and the floodgates are open. And if this adept gets surrounded, Holden is in all sorts of trouble immediately. At least the shield battery will finish up. We need overcharge, and we need overcharge immediately. Is overcharge good enough to win the fight against all these drones and all these links? ThrivingGG is going to run away from the overcharge, which I think is smart. BASILISK Big Brain Bouts, guys. 5.3k MMR, believe it or not. Who is winning? Who is winning? Like, the adept has a lot of potential, but it's only one adept. Okay, we're going to go for another fight here, maybe. The drones are going to fight the adept. The links are going to try to battle the probes. It's 11 drones against 14 probes, but obviously a lot of the drones still have to travel home. It's 15 links, though. Dealing with 15 links if you're broke as a joke and you have one adept is not easy. I fear the worst here for Holden, guys. He might actually he might be in danger of losing the main. He's gonna lose a pylon. Can that one adept save the main? We have a second adept in production. Oh, surround would be big here, but there is not gonna be an immediate surround, so the adept lives. Now we go for the Nexus. I do think he's going to be able to save the Nexus. Economically, we are pretty even at the moment. Obviously, there was no gas. Now with the second adept, I do believe that Holden should be fine. There's one more Ling in the natural. That's kind of annoying. He's going to lose some more money. What a bizarre start to this game. Yeah, it's Disney World. That's true. Disneyland is in Anaheim. Disney World is in Orlando. You're right. I'm sorry that I offended the diehard Disney nerds. People are very fanatic about their Disney passion. Victoria is a big fan of a dude called Adam. And Adam makes a living of just going to Disneyland all the time and making non-stop YouTube videos. Then he also sells a bunch of merchandise and Vicky buys all of it. So in the end, Holden lives. He survives. Probably has no idea what hit him. Has potential now. With the 3 adepts, guys. Because obviously ThrivingGG tried to build a lot of drones afterwards. But now we have to defend 3 adepts with only 1 queen and slow Zerglings. I think in the end it's all good enough for the American Protoss. And I do expect these adepts to get a lot done. So far it's not crazy yet what they are able to get done. But there's no need for them to stop being annoying, stop poking at these links, stop poking at the queen. He has no idea when link speed is going to finish up, and I guess that's a bit scary. You live in Orange County? I know, I do know it. I went to the one in Anaheim a couple times. It was very close to the Anaheim Convention Center, where we always had BlizzCon. So if you would have gone to BlizzCon, you would have basically seen the roller coasters of Disneyland. I like how he went for a full wall off now, by the way, when it wasn't really needed anymore. It's okay. No biggie. And I did go to that Disneyland once. Thought it was a little bit underwhelming. But maybe I'm just not passionate enough about Disneyland. I'm sure the one in Orlando is way better, because that's what everybody says. One Oracle against the Queen, no Spore Crawler, means there is a lot of potential in this Oracle, and Holden is realizing that very quickly. Activates Pulsar Beam, lost mining time, and 3 drones, not a bad start. Oh, that was Holden, mate. Oh my goodness. If ThrivingGG would have right-clicked a little bit closer to the Oracle and only then attacked it, I think he would have killed it. Holden wasn't paying attention there. So what are we going to do now? We're just going to stay walled in forever and we're going to recall probes. In the last 10 years it has completely changed. The one in Anaheim or the one in Orlando? It's not the best Oracle usage, my friend. Overall, I think Holden should be further ahead than what he is. I do think he's still in a good spot. I'm not loving his position. Well, I'm loving it compared to a normal PvZ. But I can absolutely still see this go wrong. Especially if we try to kill our own gateway with 2 probes. It's gonna take a little while. I don't know what I'm looking at here, guys. ThrivingGG might say like, hey, I can help you with that. Oh, now you don't want it? First you ask for it, then I show up and now it's not okay anymore? ThrivingGG is going to make Hydras of 47 drones, but you can make a surprising amount of Hydras of a low drone economy. What often does happen though, guys, is that you can literally only attack once. Like if we keep on building Hydras, let's be honest, ThrivingGG is going to have 1 army and 1 army only. If that army wins the game, he's happy. If it doesn't win the game, he's basically dead. Because Hydras are too expensive to build a whole bunch of a weak economy and then not win the game. But like Hydra Ling has serious potential against Zealots, and even if an Archon or 2 shows up, I still believe in Hydra Ling. Like Holden should not attack, but I have the feeling that he really wants to attack. Yes, ThrivingGG is hiding the Hydras, but they will get revealed. Alright, so Holden, now we should just realize that we don't need to attack. The man has built so many units of a relatively weak economy. Holden drops a Robo Bay immediately, still has a probe working on that gate. I wouldn't hate a cannon or a battery here, but he has no forge. I think a backup battery is a very good decision. Good job by ThrivingGG activating the stasis trappies. Thank you to the Stir-Fried Penguin for the 21 months. A lot of love today. ThrivingGG, even though he has made so many units, so 47 drones, 45 drones at this point, back to 48. Now also adding in a Baneling nest. I do hope that he's planning on attacking with slow Banelings. Because if he wants to wait, guys, for Baneling speed, then I'm afraid he's going to run into a Colossus. And a single Colossus is going to shut this party down. That Bar Prism is so low, but it will live. You do look a little old, Lord Rimbo. But your energy levels reveal the fact that you're actually young. Holden queued up an Immortal there, and that's a mistake, because all we need is a Colossus mate. 1 Colossus and we are absolutely cooking. The Zerg is pretty damn committed, guys. Pretty damn all in, but 77 army supply against 65. There is a chance. Hello, Mark. As the Oracles go on an adventure and will turn around now. The Hydras are here. Hydras going to shoot at it. Baneling, Stasis Trappy, maybe. That's a pretty good Stasis Trappy. And the Archon is tanking near battery overcharge. But the extra Banelings find good connections with the Zealots. In the end, though, I think the Archons near the battery overcharge are going to make all the difference here. I mean, most of the Zealots are gone. But the Banelings that are stuck in the Stasis Trap cannot help out. 1 Archon gets saved. Good micro by Holden. I think battery overcharge wins the game here. Banelings do free up, but okay, can actually get a couple of Zealots there too. 1 more Archon dies. Maybe the Hydras can turn around and kill that Archon too. They do kill that Archon, but still the Protoss is up 10 workers and Holden has a Robo Bay. Holden can build a Colossus. But he says, Roddy, I don't want a Colossus. I want another Immortal. Questionable decision making. Maybe ThrivingGG, guys, with the next wave. There are no Archons now to benefit from battery overcharge. Here come the High Templars. We are gonna fire a Nova. The Nova is pretty good as it gets 3 Hydras. The Hydras move command deep into the Protoss army. The Archons are about to finish up. 1 Immortal dies. 2nd Immortal is low on HP and it will die too. We have slow Banelings wiggling into the mineral line. It's a lot of dead probes, I think. Yeah, it's 8. Hydras against Archons. 1 Archon dies. Coco's 2nd overcharge should be ready, but it's not ready. Okay, now we fire it up, and now we can maybe just go for that batteries. Hydras and Lynx have a very ghetto economy. With a bunch of extra zealots, Holden will live up to his name, and he will hold. Lost his batteries though, lost the Archons, lost basically everything. Still has a War Prism chilling in the top side of the map. Trying to go up to 4 bases, mate. Please, for the love of everything, build a Colossus. Why is he going Disruptus, guys? Why is he going Disruptus? I mean, like, obviously they have potential too. I would just love it. Like, you have 1 Colossus here with 2 Archons, and I think you're cooking. Yeah, I know, Youngblood. Lynx could maybe run into the main. We have a lot of Hydras now working on the gates, trying to fight the Archons away from battery overcharge. Lynx could go for a surrounder, but I think that Disruptor will live. Disruptor is thinking of firing, and don't forget, guys, on this map, those balls are very quick. Gemini 1, Cuckoo. Your boy needed your love and support, and you weren't there. What's your point with that comment? Oh my god, rough for XD. First of all, like, these guys are good, but I wouldn't quite go with pro gamers. Second of all, what's your point? What are you aiming at? Trying to be edgy today as the Nova flies forward, lands from a couple of Hydras. We have the slow bailings on creep, finding decent connections with the Zealots. It's a joke, mate. Oh, I missed the humor, but okay. Holden, guys, in the end, will be able to bring it home. The economic lead that he was able to create for himself was good enough. If it wasn't for that stasis trappy, though, it could have gone ThrivingGG's way. In the end, it did not go ThrivingGG way. But it was a fun first game that started off with a slow link flood and a drone pool. And after 13 minutes and 30 seconds, it goes in favor of Holden. You like the joke? You know what I like, Reynor? Somebody offering me $10 to put you in the corner until I'm 6.1k MMR. And I'll keep you banned until I'm 6.1k. That would be fun, wouldn't it, guys? I have been 6-1 before. It's a long time ago, but I can do it. Might as well throw out the key. Might as well make a new Twitch account. Okay, before you say that, Reynor, I have a clip. As we're gonna host Game 2 Up. You know, guys, Reynor says he doesn't believe, okay? But I have a clip for you guys. Because I've gone to work. And I need to make sure that... deleted clips, guys. Where are they? Documents, probably. Deleted clips from Twitch. Old school clippies that are awesome, but... Trying to find it. I think it's this one. What's the new account for? You mean for Reynor? So before you guys say that that's impossible, Roddy 6-1. Look at that young Roddy. He was a gamer, baby. He was a gamer. This was on my birthday, by the way, believe it or not.
BOOM! I didn't know they made MMR this high, guys. They didn't know it. Since when? Since when can you... Oh my god, did I miss ShoWTime? Oh! I'm fucking not retired.
It wasn't ShoWTime, by the way. Just to clear ShoWTime's name up. It was Neep, but it was a barcode that was hiding his MMR. I didn't know. But, you know, Roddy had some skills, baby. Roddy had some skills. Alright. TRP, mate, you've already been timed out once. I find you incredibly annoying. You're not funny. You're not clever. You're not cool. So, one suggestion is you shut up. Second suggestion is you become a lot nicer, okay? My voice was higher. It's probably just a different microphone, mate. I had a ghetto blue Yeti back then. Round 2. BASILISK Big Brain Bouts.
Round 2. Fight!
Can you watch this again? You asked me. It's only on my computer. I have deleted those clips because, as you guys could hear, they had certain music in it that was not meant to be in the Twitch category anymore. Bottom left side of Hecate. We are looking at the main base of the man that's representing BBEX. He is your United States of America Protoss, taking the 1-0 lead. Holden. It's a low estimate probably, yo. Top right side of Hecate, we are looking at the main base of our Swedish Zerg. Starting game 1 off with slow links and a drone pool. This is ThrivingGG. Thank you to the Vanishing Dolphin for gifting a subby to Catholic_BR. Are we gonna do it again? Feel like this pool is kind of early. It is kind of early. I don't think you can... I wouldn't do it on this map though. It's a pretty large map. And also, Holden could have made his life so much easier. If he would have just gone for a full wall off a lot quicker, then the depth is just standing there and is shooting away. On top of that, the pylon was like a tiny bit late. He has switched things up a little here. He goes for a very... Actually goes 2 gate and a cybercore before dropping the Nexus. Maybe out of respect of it happening again. I mean, it's not happening. So now I don't know. But maybe he just wants to get 2 adapts quickly because he realizes that ThrivingGG delays the Zergling speed. That could also be it. No, I mean, if your adept play is solid, you have a crazy amount of potential. Still battery is late, but it's on time. Adept now gets surrounded though. I mean, you wouldn't have won the fight, but you would have dealt a lot of damage to it. And you were going to lose these 2 links anyway, so I feel like you may as well. You could have tried to go for the fight there, at least for a little while. You have 3, if not 4 Zerglings attacking the Adept. Not too bad. Thriving never has an overseer with the army either. I mean, that may be related to that previous game. If he plays against me, he gets plenty of overseers. But that is because I have shown a tendency to build a lot of dark shrines. We have a robotics facility after the Twilight. So is this for a quick War Prism and a Dark Shrine? Because we're not using our Twilight Council yet. Obviously, it could be Glaives and a Dark Shrine. Could just be Glaives too, but it is a Dark Shrine. There is an Overlord that is hiding between the main and the natural. Don't know if we're gonna see that. Adept gets surrounded by Queens and drones. Lost 1 drone, pretty good defense. Now it is important though that we pick up on the fact that our man has a Dark Shrine. Otherwise, this could be a very short and sweet second game for the American Protoss, who's been putting in a lot of work over the last few months. Kid is always motivated, always eager. I confuse him sometimes with Heaven. It's like 2 American Protoss players, and I feel like they're pretty close to each other in skill level. But I know they're obviously not the same. I met both of them in Atlanta, so I know who's who. I'm worried here, guys. I am worried for the man who does not have a lair. Is at least getting 1 spore. That is good news on the side of ThrivingGG. For everyone who joined later, these guys are around 5,300 MMR. So they're good. Not quite pro gamers. They're not going to be flawless. But they are pretty good players. Dark Shrine close to finishing up. Only, well, 2nd spore now. Okay. We're getting a 3rd spore. Seems that ThrivingGG feels that something is off. Maybe sees that the Nexus is a tiny bit late. Has a Zergling here. A Zergling here. Is gonna see the DTs. It is a lot of DTs, but we have a spore here, so we can actually just surround the DTs almost immediately. 4 DTs do have damage. 4 DTs have a lot of damage. Do we have more links? We have 16 links on the way. We have 13 extra links out. The Queen Micro, unfortunately, is not perfect. Where are those links? We have 13 links, and I don't see them. Oh, no, we lose the spore, too. This could have gone so much better for the man from Sveriga. We are going to move the Spore Crawler over. If there is a world where we can save the Spore, kill all the DTs, go for the Dwarf Prism. No, we cannot. Oh, wait. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. Can you believe what we just saw? Holden went full NA as he lost the War Prism with all 4 Dark Templars inside of it. ThrivingGG, the legend, keeps it alive. I felt like you saw it coming, but I still didn't think it was actually going to happen. The link count is now crazy high. They've got +1 melee too. So they're going to kill the next, or cancel the next. So they're going to cancel that pylon too. Unbelievable, guys. He did not get the hatch. Lost the War Prism with 4 DTs. Obviously, he did do a lot of damage to the hatchery. It is still close to dying. Maybe something that you can go for a bit later, right? With whatever. That's crazy. Well, that's obviously absolutely what ThrivingGG needed to just stay alive in this game. If that did not happen, I think it would have been okay to just tap out. I'm sad that he didn't try to get another cancel on the Nexus. You have so many links. Who cares you don't have an Overseer? With that many links and +1 melee, I would have loved to see him just go for it again. Like now it's obviously not doable against all the Archons, but... Making roaches now too, indeed. Somewhat early of not necessarily the best economy yet. Maybe worried about like a couple Zealots with charge and an Archon showing up, going for his hatch, which is now a lair. Holden says, I want more. Thank you to This Is The Way for the 33 months. Holden messes up a little bit, loses one of the Archons too. Not the finest War Prism play we've seen so far from the man of the United States. Perhaps a little bit nervous too. ThrivingGG thinks about going for this Nexus game, but I don't like it, guys. There is a battery, there is War Prism, there is Archons. I don't like this attack. And we're also going to do it with, at least at first, slow roaches. I mean, he has the army spy advantage. Can the Lynx make their way into the natural? Now that would be something, right? Lynx are trying, but I think the Immortal, the Archons, the battery, the Prism, it's too powerful here. I'm afraid that it is too powerful. ThrivingGG now building a spine as well in a bit of a random moment. Down 22 workers, guys. This does not look good for the man who did catch that Prism. Caught a massive break there, but Holden's macro is just like a little bit better. It's cleaner. And one of the things that obviously makes Zerg a very hard race is that you have to find that line between when do I build drones, when do I build units. It's always tempting to go for units, but it's not always the right call. And I have the feeling that ThrivingGG has done more damage to himself this game than Holden has done to him. This is not a good army against all these Archons. Not often that I will hype up the Archon, but like Holden has a dream army against what he's facing, and the supplies being close is terrifying. Honestly, even if ThrivingGG has 200 supply of Ling Roach, against this army he's gonna struggle like crazy. We have one Zealot getting on top of that. It's such a shame that he didn't get more cancels with the Lynx. Gonna split up the forces a little bit. Kind of a cool move here. A couple of Lynx and a couple of Roaches running into the third as he kills the Nexus, I believe. Yep, that's a kill. So at least good army movement here by ThrivingGG. Doesn't get too much done at the third, but killing a Nexus is nice. I'm just afraid that he now poked the bear and that Holden says, alright mate, if you want that smoke, I'll give you that smoke. And if he attacks with Zealots, Archons, Immortals and a Disruptor, I'm afraid that ThrivingGG is going to be in trouble. He was 5-3 multi when I played him 2 days ago. Nova is going to fire, and also it's 5-3 Europe against 5-5, and a Disruptor shot. He actually picked it up himself, but I'm just still afraid that there is too much HP in all these Archons, all these Immortals. Holden has the dream army against what ThrivingGG is working with. 4 Zealots do get warped in, and I think Holden will just get the job done here. A lot of units on the way for ThrivingGG, but unfortunately for a Swedish Zerg, they're not going to show up in time. Holden is going to take the 2-0 lead. Game 1 was incredibly close. Game 2, I think, could have been close. The biggest missed opportunity for ThrivingGG is when he had 30 links. He got a cancel on the third Nexus. You can do that again and again. Even if there are 3-4 DTs standing there, it doesn't matter. That many links, you can just go for the Nexus. And he would have been able to cancel that at least one more time, maybe 2 more times. And then if he would have been droning up during that and then built roaches a bit later, I think he would have been cooking. But obviously these are things that you'll learn the more you play, the better you get at the game. Bit of a missed opportunity there. But Holden is playing very good. Obviously going up against weird stuff. Made a massive boo-boo with that War Prism. But it's okay. I think Holden has never won in the BASILISK Big Brain Bouts. I think he's 0-2. He played against Terrence twice. I think he lost against Terrence twice. So he said, Roddy, I'd love to play again. Please give me something else. He beat Nia 3-2. Was that in the BBB? That seems like a match that I could make. Hungarian Terran? Okay. Well, he played Terrence at least twice. And I think he lost the first time 0-3 against Disrespect, right? Where they had the best game one ever on... how was that map called? Top left, bottom right with all the rocks. Was it Babylon? They had an absolutely amazing game one. And then game 2 and game 3 were over in like 5 minutes. A 2-0 lead for this man.
Round 3.
Fight.
Top left side of Golden Aura. He has the MMR advantage and now he also has the server advantage. Keep that in mind because Europe is not working properly. So we are playing the games on NA East, which obviously is going to favor him. Top left side, taking the 2-0 lead, BBEX Holden, representing the United States of America. Bottom right side, our crazy, creative, Swedish Zerg had a lot of potential in game 1. Maybe could have done something with all those links in game 2. Did not go his way. Can he at least get a point on the board? That would make me very happy. There's a man who streams as well under the exact same name. This is ThrivingGG. NA East is back. Europe is not gone. Europe ladder works. Europe custom games unfortunately do not work properly. That is a bit of an issue for the Big Brain Bouts, but we will manage, and I will obviously keep it in mind to the players that now face a disadvantage because of it. It's a much bigger problem for the Masters Coliseum that starts tomorrow. If I was them, I would just postpone whatever European matches they were supposed to have. Because having Reynor and Serral play against each other on the American server would be incredibly silly. Holden has a more normal opening here. This time around it is Gateway into Nexus. ThrivingGG has gone for the forward hatch. And he's actually mining gas. Still not as quick as he could have. So not sure if this necessarily means that he's going to be aggressive. When can you watch Masters Coliseum? You can do it here. You can do it on Wardy's channel. You can do it on Steadfast's channel. You can do it on the Cranky Ducklings. If you want to watch it in German, you can watch Der Bovo over at Take TV. If you want to watch it in Polish, you can watch Indie. Basically, everybody and their children is going to cover it. EU is not down. EU has never been down. It's that the custom games don't work properly. Oh yeah, German. I mean, Der Bovo does a gutes Job, eh? Quick Twilight Council on the side of Holden. Might switch it up though and play with some resonating glaive adepts. Masters Coliseum will start at noon every single day. 6 AM on the East Coast, 3 AM on the West Coast. I think probably 6 out of 7 days or 7 out of 7 days. And it's starting tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon. It all looks normal so far, but will it stay normal on the side of ThrivingGG? What Hawaiian time? 1 AM actually. For my diehards in Honolulu. 1 AM. Set your alarm clocks. Maui, Honolulu. Not promoting you're all long asleep, Roddy? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me, Dave. Do we have a couple beers, mate? We have one adept in the natural of ThrivingGG, and this one adept, guys, is finding a little too much success. It gets another shut off, so it's 4 drones going down for the very first adept. Holden is absolutely cooking here in the Big Brain Bouts in his first ever PVZ. And I meant ThrivingGG is in a little bit of trouble. I cannot answer that, channel, because we are doing the Big Brain Bouts. And ask me that again when I am not doing the Big Brain Bouts. ThrivingGG has a couple of links working on an adept and unfortunately won't kill that adept. No, thinking of going for the Cybercore. A lot of gas at least being spent here, but yeah, we have that War Prism, guys, right? Well, the War Prism is almost out. We have a Dark Shrine. close to finishing up. We do not have a lair yet. We have no spore crawler. No lair, no spore. Does not see the prism either. Is getting his first spore. Is getting a second spore. Man, we saw that in the previous game. Getting a third spore. Just having detection is not good enough if your units are not in the right place. And there was the longest moment where he had 13 Zerglings, but they were not able to battle. I am very worried here, guys, that the DTs will bring the House of Pain one more time. The invisible House of Pain. 3 Dark Templars. The Lings are working on the other side of the map, but they need to be working here at home. We have to pull the drones almost immediately. Please run your queens away as well, ThrivingGG. Holden said the invisible guy was pretty good in game 2. Let's go ahead and bring him back for some game 3 action, as now the spore is completely exposed. ThrivingGG is just in a world of trouble. His lairs are late. Maybe it's something that Holden has identified. And this time around, I don't see that prism dying. And I don't see these 4 DTs dying either. All 3 queens have already died. Another spore crawler is probably going to fall here. And I'm afraid that is just it. GG gets called. A clean sweep. The 3-0 for Holden. USA, USA, USA. As the Chase Arena goes wild in San Francisco. That's how it's called now, right, guys? The Oracle Arena is gone. So, back-to-back victories for America. GG's. Obviously, ThrivingGG had to play every single game on the US server. We'll keep that in mind. I will definitely give him another chance to prove himself on the Friday night. Bit unlucky today. We'll keep it in mind. You guys will see that man again. And we'll make him play against somebody that's maybe a bit lower or dead even. And obviously with the European server working. Settle that prediction and get ready for the next one, where I am sure that the nerds will not be happy with the fact that they might have to play on NA, but it is what it is. Holden 54%, ThrivingGG 46%, but it was Holden, so you guys thought it was going to be close. But it was all Holden. Next one is kind of a big series, guys. We're making a serious leap forward in the skill level. Young Yakov versus Kung Fu Panda. The funny thing is about this one is that I've had people say that this is very one-sided in favor of Young Yakov. I also had people tell me that it's very one-sided in favor of Kung Fu Panda. That should promise a lot of good stuff. Young Yakov, Kung Fu Panda. It's a best of 5. $125 on the line here in the BASILISK Big Brain Bouts. Exclamation mark giveaway, by the way, in the chat. If you guys want to participate in a raffle, doesn't cost you anything, and you can win a beautiful BASILISK blanket. Mac already has one. He wants to win a second one. I don't know if Pi has one. I will go ahead and see if I can find the nerds. Might take a couple minutes because we are actually, for one of the first times in a while, 11 minutes ahead of schedule. Now, the last series of the night was supposed to be played on NA East regardless. I see Gongfu is in the chat already. I don't see Young Yakov yet. I'll take a look at him. Alright. I told the boys that they have to meet and then we're gonna figure it all out. Thank you guys all for joining me on this Friday evening. Young Yakov, Kung Fu Panda. Young Fu is the one who reached out to me and he said, Roddy, I've never played in Big Brain Bouts. Kinda wanna play. I'm very good right now. I have a 6,400 MMR barcode. Seems a little high, guys. A 6.4 barcode. But hey, you know, maybe it was already high. Maybe he started at 6.6 and he brought it to 6.4. We'll figure it out. It's going to be a fun one. I have no idea who's the favorite, but we're about to find out. See you guys soon.